Hey guys, welcome to Man Chat. I'm one of your hosts, Ben. I host this podcast with two of my closest friends. Up first is 5'3 3/4, John.
Listen, Ben's an idiot. In spite of that, you're still going to love the show. So go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons.
All right, that was a little rude. Danny, what you got to say?
Hey, do me a favor. Don't refer to me as your friend. Hit the intro.
Yo, what are you doing right now?
The Big V. Look, man.
All right, man, let's just jump right into this shit.
I made my wife wake up and drive me there anyway.
You...
¿Es a major?
Pues con eso. Pues con español.
¿Qué pasó, papá? ¿Cómo estás? Any questions?
Now, when you bought that sweater, right? You just go, fuck it. I'm going full Mr. Rogers. You've tuned into the Man Chatter podcast. You said you went to Utah State.
Yep.
You went to Utah State. Like, look, me and John know you live in Utah.
Yeah.
Last time you were on the show, we spoke strictly Canes, which we might cover at the end of this pod. But just want to ask you, man, like, what's it like? What do you do in Utah? First of all, what's it like growing up in Utah? I have no idea. I have generally no idea because I don't know cold weather habits, trends, or anything like that.
So Utah's an interesting place. I've done a fair amount of travel in my life, and Utah is a totally different culture than I should say this. I haven't been to like what's considered the deep South, right? Like the Bible Belt South. I haven't traveled anywhere in that range. So maybe there's some parallels between Utah and the Bible Belt. But from my experience, Utah is pretty unique in its culture, just because America is an incredibly diverse place. You know, believe it or not, like it's
No, we know.
Yeah, it's the most diverse developed country on the planet. It really is. There's not a country with more racial and ethnic diversity, religious diversity, cultural diversity, all that stuff. There's not a country that has more. Whereas Utah might be the least diverse place in the whole country, which makes an interesting culture when you juxtapose them, right? Because I think it's like 80% or something is white, over 60% is the same religion, and if you track political voting data, it's like the most politically uniform state, or one of them, maybe not the most anymore. So it's really just like a place where most people think the same and they have relatable life experiences. Did you have a question, Daniel?
Yeah, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
You went to Utah State. You didn't go to BYU. But could you have gone to BYU?
I could have. I was actually accepted to BYU. I chose not to. So it's kind of weird. It would be maybe you guys wouldn't understand exactly what I'm talking about.
But you have to be Mormon to get to BYU, don't you?
So you don't have to.
Okay.
But you have to. So you don't have to be Mormon to go to BYU. However, you sign a contract when you go to BYU.
Okay.
So you're willfully going, right? And your acceptance is conditional on signing a contract that they call the Honor Code, right? Which essentially says that you'll live a Mormon lifestyle.
Even if you don't convert to the religion?
Correct. They don't make you convert to the religion, but they say that, if you're on campus, if you're enrolled, you have to live by this standard of living, right? This moral code, which is pretty much the same as what Mormons follow in their daily lives anyways.
Right.
But I don't know, dude, the culture is interesting in BYU and around it, that it wasn't for me. Because it's very, I don't know, not that I am Mormon, right? So not that I have an issue with it, but it's just like, it's so focused. Like Utah's super Mormon anyways, but at BYU there's like a magnifying glass on it. And, that wasn't my speed. So I just wanted to go to a secular school where pretty much everyone around me was Mormon anyways, not everyone, but it matched the dynamics of the state anyway. So it was like 60%.
Right.
So yeah, BYU is not my speed. But my sister goes there.
How are
She
you
likes
not a Jets fan?
it. What do you mean? Oh, Zach Wilson.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's repping for the Mormons.
Yeah. No, I want him to do good, you know. I want Zach Wilson to do good, but I'm not cheering against him. But